This recital of TAM SHANTER is my tribute to the immortal memory of the great Scottish bard, and also to the memory of my father, who gave me a great appreciation of Robert Burns. TAM SHANTER, a tale. When Chapman Billies leave the street and drouthy neighbours meet, when market days are wearing late and folk begin to tap the gate, while we sit boozing at the nappy and getting fou and unca happy, we think no on the lang Scots miles, the mosses, watters, slaps and stiles that lie between us and our hame, where sits our sulky, sullen dame, gearing her brows like gathering storm, nursing her wrath to keep it warm. This truth fund honest Tam Shanter, as he frae air, ae necht did canter. All there, wham ne'er a tune surpasses, for honest men and bonny lasses. Oh Tam, hadst thou but been sae wise as ta'en thy ain wife Kate's advice, she told thee weel there was a skellum, a blethering, blustering, drunken blellum, that frae November till October, ae market day thy nae was sober. That ilka melda, with the miller thou sat, as lang's thou had siller, that every naig was caught a shoe on, the smith and thee got roaring fou on, that at the Lord's hoose, even on Sunday, thou drank wi' Captain Jean till Monday. She prophesied that late or soon, thou would be found deep drooned in Doon, or catched wi' warlocks in the Mac, by Allawa's auld haunted kirk. Ah, gentle dames, it gars me grief to think who mony counsels sweet, who mony lengthened sage advices, the husband frae the wife despises. But to our tale. Ae market necht, Tam had got planted uncorrect, fast by an angle, blazing finely, wi' reemin swats that drank divinely, and at his elbow Suitor Johnny, his ancient, trusty, drouthy crony. Tam lo'ed him like a very brother. They had been fou for weeks together. The nicht drave on wi' sangs and clatter, and aye, the ale was growing better. The landlady and Tam grew gracious, wi' secret favours, sweet and precious. The suitor told his queerest stories, the landlord's laugh was a ready chorus, without the storm micht rare and rustle. Tam didn't mind a storm a whistle. Care, mad to see a man sae happy, he'd drooned himsel among the nappy. As bees flee hame wi' loads of treasure, the minutes winged their way wi' pleasure. Kings may be blessed, but Tam was glorious, o'er all the ills of life, victorious. But pleasures are like poppies spread. You seize the flower, its bloom is shed, and like the snow falls in the river, a moment white, then gone forever. Or like the borealis race, they flit ere you can point their place. Or like the rainbow's lovely form, evanishing amid the storm. Nae man can tether time or tide. The hour approaches, Tam mun ride. That hour, oh, next black arch the keystane, that dreary hour Tam mounts his beast in. And sick a neck he tacks a road in, as ne'er pair sinner was abroad in. The wind blew as 'twould blown its last, the rattling showers rose on the blast, the speedy gleams the lightnings followed, loud deep and lang the thunder bellowed. That necht a child micht understand, the deil had business on his hand. Wheel mounted on his grey mare Meg, a better never lifted leg, Tam skelp it on through dub and mire, despising wind and rain and fire, whilst holding fast his good blue bonnet, whilst crooning ours an auld Scots sonnet, whilst glowering roon wi' prudent cares, lest bogles catch him unawares. Kirkalawall was drawing nigh, where ghasts and hoolits nechtly cry. By this time he was crossed the ford, where in the snow the chapman smurred, and past the birks and meikle stane, where Duncan Cherley brak his neck bane, and through the winds and by the cairn, where hunters fund the murdered bairn, and near the thorn above the well, where Mungo's mither hanged hersel. Before him Doon pours all his floods, the doubling storm roars through the woods, the lightnings flash frae pole to pole, near and mair near the thunders roll. When glimmering through the groaning trees, Kirgalawa seemed in a blaze. Through ilka bore the beams were glancing, and Lud resounded mirth and dancing. Inspiring bold John Barleycorn, what dangers thou canst make us scorn. We Tipperary we fear nae evil, we Usquebae we'll face the devil. The swat sae reamed in Tammy's noddle, fair play he kerdna deals a boddle. But Maggie stood, right sair astonished, till by the heel and hand admonished, she ventured for't in the light. And woe, Tam saw an Anka sect, warlocks and witches in a dance. Nay, cotillion brent you frae France, but hornpipes, jigs, strath, spaes and reels put life and metal in their heels. A winnock bunker in the east, there sat Al Nick, in shape a beast, a towsy tyke, black, grim and large. To gie them music was his charge. He screwed the pipes and gat them skittle, till roof and rafters all did dirl. Coffins stood in, like open presses, that showed the deed in their last dresses. And by some devilish cantrip slicht, each in his caw on held a licht, by which heroic Tam was able to note upon the haily table a murderer's banes in gibbet errands. Twa span lang wi unchristened bairns, a thief new cutted frae a rape, with his last gasp his gap did gape. 5 tomahawks wi blood red rusted, 5 scimitars wi murder crusted, a garter which a babe had strangled, a knife a father's throat had mangled, whom his ain son o' life bereft, the grey hairs yet stuck to the heft. Wi mair a horrible an offer, which even to name would be unlawful. 3 lawyers' tongues turned inside out, wi lies seamed like a beggar's clue. 3 priests' hearts, rotten, black as muck, lay stinking vile in every nook. As Tammy glowered, amazed and curious, the mirth and fun grew fast and furious. The piper loud and louder blew, the dancers quick and quicker flew. They reeled, they set, they crossed, they cleekit, till ilka carland swat and reek it, and coosed their dunnies to the work, and link at it in their sack. Now Tam, oh Tam, had they been queens, oh plump and strapping in their teens, their sacks instead of creasy flannin been snow white 1700 linen. The breeks of mine, my only pair, that yents were plush, the good blue hair, I would have given them off my hurdies, for I blink of the bonny birdies. But withered beldames, auld and droll, rig woody hags with speen a foal, louping and flinging on a crummock, I wonder didn't it turn that stomach. But Tam ken what was what fu brawly. There was ae winsome wench and Wally that night enlisted in the corps. Lang after kenned on Carrick shore, for mony a beast to deed she shot, and perished mony a bonny boat, and shook baith meikle corn and bear, and kept the countryside in fear. Her cutty sack, o Paisley harn, that while a lassie she had worn, in longitude though sorely scanty, it was her best, and she was vaunty. Ah, little kenned thy reverend granny, that sack she coughed for her wee nanny, with 2 pund Scots, 'twas all riches, whatever graced a dance o' witches. But here my muse, her wing mancour, sic flexes far beyond her power. They sing who an Annie lap and flan. She was a supple jad and strang, and who Tam stood, like yin bewitched, thought his very een enriched. Even Satan glowed and fidged fu fain, hotched and blew wi micht and main, till first I gaper, syne another, Tam tint his reason altogether and roars out, "Well done, Cutty Sark!" And in an instant, all was dark. And scarcely had he Maggie rallied when out the hellish legion sallied. As bees biz out wi' angry fyke when plundering herds assail their bike, as open pussy's mortal foes when pop she starts before their nose, as eager runs the market cloud when catch the thief resounds aloud, so Maggie runs. The witches follow wi' mony an eldritch screech and hollow. Ah Tam, thou'll get thy fern. In hell they'll roast thee like a hern. In vain thy Kate awaits thy coming. Kate will soon be a woeful woman. Now do thy speedy utmost, Meg, and win the keystane of the brig. There at them thou thy tail may toss. A running stream they darena cross. But ere the keystane she could make, the fiend a tail she had to shake. For Nanny far before the rest, hard upon noble Maggie pressed, and flew at Tam with furious ettle. But little wist she Maggie's mettle. I spring brocht off her master hail, but left behind her ain great tail. The garland clocked her by the rump, and left fair Maggie scarce a stump. Now, while this tale of truth shall read, look man and mither's son, take heed, where'er to drink you are inclined, or Cutty Sarks run in your mind. Think, maybe by the joys of our dear, remember Tam o' Shanter's mare.